Hey there. If you're listening to this right now, I just wanted to remind you that you are enough. You know all those expectations you hold for yourself, for the season, and for those you love? They're normal. And the expectations, they come, especially now as another year comes to an end and the holiday season rolls in. Granted, this year has its unique challenges with all the restrictions and collective trauma we've experienced together. Still, what I felt wash over me yesterday afternoon was all too familiar, and with Christmas Eve just a few nights away, right on schedule. So I just kind of wanted to share this with you. I can honestly say that gratitude comes easily to me on a day-to-day basis, and yet, after a perfectly lovely hike in the snow yesterday, I was inexplicably overwhelmed with a kind of feeling that can best be described as malaise. Man, I love it when a word perfectly fits the feeling. That's what it was. It came out of nowhere, and instead of just noticing it was there, I acted upon it. I lashed out at my husband. I was negative, confrontational, and quite frankly, just plain ugly. It was not my proudest moment. In some ways, as joyful as the season presumes to be, the limiting beliefs of how everything is supposed to be are so ingrained in us that we practically set ourselves up for failure before we even begin. There's no growth mindset in this endeavor, that's for sure. It's pretty much a kind of sink or swim, win or lose affair, a countdown to the inevitable holiday hangover, complete with regrets of things we wished we had said or things we wished we hadn't said. Expectations of joy and hope are rampant, and clearly I am certainly not immune. When we're feeling festive, and I know when I am, and I expect others to feel the same way and they don't, I somehow feel cheated. Like, I'm missing out on something that everybody else is experiencing. Even worse, we often disguise our expectations by dropping clues. I do it all the time, almost testing our loved ones, setting them up for failure. The love and compassion here is conditional. We give generously of ourselves, but are disappointed when things aren't received in the way we had hoped or expected. So giving without attachment to the outcome is tricky, and something I am really trying hard to practice more wholeheartedly in all of my relationships. It's sometimes even harder to receive. Have you ever found yourself in the situation where you're receiving something, be it a compliment or a gift or really anything, where you feel kind of empty and you don't know how to receive it? Where it just feels like so hard to know what to do or how to receive. All of these thoughts and feelings are normal. They're normal, but just because they're normal, it does not mean they're mandatory. Hey, if you're still listening, it says a lot about you. It tells me that you're curious, open, and willing to listen. Those are huge strengths, and they're all yours. They're yours to use as you wish. Not only are they strengths, though, they're gifts to others that can be shared, not only during the holiday season, but all year round. Do not underestimate the value of you. Stay curious and keep listening. Don't be afraid to say what you feel, and when those expectations threaten to take you down, remember that you are enough. Happy holidays to all of you, and I look forward to bringing you some fantastic guests, insights, thoughts, connection in 2021. All the very, very best to you and your family. Stay healthy and happy, everyone, and remember to live in the moment.